The big Joe is not just destroying himself, but he has also succeeded in destroying his innocent daughter. This is the impact of a toxic relationship or marriage. Welcome to another episode of When Marriage Becomes a Nightmare. Don't forget that the only thing you can do for us to keep bringing out more episodes is to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and drop a comment. Guys, today's episode is one that you will not miss for anything. Like, is came with a lot of things, so stay tuned as I take you through everything that happened in this particular episode. There are a lot of secrets and a lot of things to learn. For you wouldn't believe what happened in this episode. So my fans, this episode started with where the last one ended, which is where the Big Joe and Clara were having argument. Now, the Big Joe was trying to get information from his wife about her and the ex. And the woman stood her ground and said to him, "Since you don't consider me a wife to talk to me in this marriage, to share things with me, you don't have any right to ask me what is happening in my life. So this is how we are going to be running this marriage. This is how everything will be going from now. Keep your thing and let me keep my thing. That is how we roll now." And she quietly left and went upstairs. My question to you watching this video is, do you think Clara did the right thing, or were you expecting her to explain in detail what happened between her, or what has been happening between her and Hanks to the husband? Do you think she owns her husband that right? Leave it in the comment section. Let's move on. So guys, after that, Clara and the daughter was in the room where Clara was folding cloth and was telling the daughter, "Your daddy works in a construction company. He makes cement there." And the doctor was like, "Are you trying to tell me that my daddy makes cement?" The mother said yes. That is why he has been, angry, nagging, all these things, that he lost his job and this is what he has been doing. And the daughter said, "And mommy, he lied to you. He did not tell you. What kind of a father is this?" The daughter said that my daddy does not act like a man, a father. He acts like a child. And the woman quickly said, "Be careful, mind what you say about your dad." And she went ahead to say, "Yes, mommy, I know what I'm saying. He acts like a child." And the mother said, "Exactly the same way you are acting. Like, that girl is damaged. This couple have succeeded in destroying the child." She told the mother, "Mom, if this is what marriage is all about, I will not consider going into marriage." And the mother was like, "Don't ever say it. Don't ever say it. Marriage is beautiful. Marriage is this." The mother started trying to convince her that marriage is not as bad as it is, and marriage is not one that you can go in and you will come out anytime. That is a lifetime commitment, one that you put all effort to make sure that it works. That this is exactly what I and your daddy are trying to do. That marriage is not a school excursion that you go in and you will come out immediately. And the daughter said, "Mommy, I'm serious. I don't see anything good in this marriage, and I'm not interested. I'm not sure if I'm going to consider ever doing marriage in my life. I better stay alone." And the mother said, "Do you think staying alone is better?" See, at this point, I even think that staying alone and being happy and being insane is better than being in a toxic relationship. Look at the amount of damage they have done to this girl. She no longer see marriage as anything beautiful, because looking at her parents' marriage, the only thing she sees is toxicity, no trust. Everybody is doing their thing, lying. There is nothing good this girl sees in marriage. Clara went ahead to speak to the daughter, trying to convince the daughter that marriage is beautiful. Yes, it requires hard work, but you have to put in effort. But this girl seems like she is, like, when it comes to marriage, the way she was even looking at the mother when the mother was doing all that preaching, like, I know in her mind she would be like, "What you are telling me is not exactly what I'm seeing. So ma'am, what are you trying to say?" Guys, what do you think about how this girl is reacting? Do you think it's as a result of what she sees in her home, or do you think she's just a very, she's naturally spoiled, or she's just a very rude girl? Leave it in the comment section. So after that, this innocent girl was also sitting in the living room and just chilling when the father came and asked, "Where is your mother?" She stood up immediately, respectfully, and asked and told them that mommy went out. And the daddy said immediately, "So she went out without telling me." So she went out. So does it mean that she has gone to see that man again? And the daughter said, "Which man?" And the father said, "Oh, so you don't know your mother is a cheat." And the daughter said, "Please don't call my mom such name." She said, "Your mother is not just a cheat, your mother is a prostitute." The girl said, "Don't call my mother to such name. She's your wife." And the father said, "Okay, she didn't tell you that she has been sleeping with her ex-boyfriend. I'm going to tell you." This man came, sat down, and started telling the daughter, that your mother this. And this girl said, "Please, dad, stop it. Don't say such. My mother is not such kind of a woman, and she will not do such kind of a thing." As both of them were talking, he stood up and said, "I don't blame you. I don't even expect anything from you. You are just like your mother." And the girl said, "Dad, you are indirectly calling me a prostitute, which I'm not. Stop it, dad. I am not a prostitute. Do you even consider me as your daughter? Why are you treating?" The girl raised voice and started trying to tell the dad that what he's doing is bad. And that was when the father landed a slap on this girl dry. And the girl was holding her face, and the father was angry, warning her, "If you try this, I'm going to do this." Luckily, her mom came in, and the girl quickly ran to the mother and was telling the mother, "Daddy slapped me." And the daddy said, "So you are reporting me to your mother?" And the woman asked the daughter, "Go upstairs. I will talk to you later." And the woman started talking to the husband. "Joe, what is it? What is it? Is this how to raise a child? Why are you raising this child like an animal? Why are you pouring your frustration on this child? What are you doing? If you want to raise this child right. Raise this child with love. Let there be bond between both of you. You are distancing this child from you." But Big Joe was not even interested. What he was interested is asking the wife, "Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from?" The woman said, "I went out." And he said, "Have you gone to see him?" And the woman said, "I do not owe you any explanation. I don't think you have the right to know anything about me. Please, stop hitting my child. Stop raising your hands on my child. I am tired of all this thing happening in this house. I am tired of all this constant fight and quarrel. I am tired. I am done." And she quietly left the husband. I think she went inside the kitchen while Big Joe stood there looking at everything and everywhere. I don't even understand, Big Joe. You lie. You are the reason. You are married to a very good woman, a very respectful woman that just wants to put effort and make sure that your home work. But you have decided to frustrate this woman. You are gradually pushing Clara into the hands of another man, and you don't even know. I hope later you will not come to blame her in everything you are doing. Guys, after that, guess what? Clara went to see who again? Clara went to see the ex-husband, Mr. Angst, to ask him of help. According to Clara, "My husband is no longer working. Things are very hard for us. And because my husband stopped me from working, then he was able to provide everything we needed. Now he's not working. We can't pay the bill, the house rent, our daughter's school fees. We need money. Please, I want you to help me." And Hanks asked her, "What do you want to do?" Clara said, "Please, I want to open a restaurant. You know that I studied catering in school. Please, I will need assistance." And Hank said, "You know that opening a restaurant will require big money, a restaurant that will be functioning." And she said, "Yes, please, I want a loan from you and I'm going to pay you back." And Hank said, "I'm going to give you." And Clara said, "Please, I want it to be a loan." Hank said, "So if I give you, you will not take it." She couldn't say anything. Hank went on to tell her that everything I'm doing is just to make things right, because you are in this situation suffering and all these things is happening to you is my fault. I caused it. You are supposed to be my wife, so I'm trying to make amend and make things right. I want your home to work, so I'm going to give you this money so that you start a restaurant and start living the life you are supposed to live. And Clara stood her ground, telling him that I'm going to pay you back. But guys, I just see a very bad ending. I don't even know what to say, because see, this giving of money, helping Clara running into hands is going to end. Let's just be specific. It's going to end in another thing. And I don't even blame Clara. I blame Big Joe, because, for example, your wife even caught you with all your lies. The thing you are supposed to do is to sit her down, confess, be sorry, and start trying to make things right. No, you stood your ground, started telling her you are the man, that she doesn't have the right to know anything. Now she has found somebody that sits down, listening to her, talk to her, and you expect her not to cling to that person. You are the person trying to destroy your home. And I hope that when this home is finally destroyed, because your daughter is even advising the mother to, if I'm you, I'm going to leave this marriage, I'm going to divorce this man. So if your wife wake up today and said, I'm done with this marriage, your daughter will happily pack her bag and follow her mom to anywhere she's going, because everybody is done with you. Guys, let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. This is the impact of toxic marriage, toxic relationship. Marriage is not easy, but marriage shouldn't be this difficult. Marriage should be open. There should be trust. Yes, there is always argument and quarrel, but not in the presence of children, making it everyday habit that nobody trusts each other. Is not a place to raise children, and is not a place that someone should be in. Marriage should be beautiful. Less arguments, more of beautiful time and beautiful quality time together as a family. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. For now, bye.